if you look at this picture on the screen now, there is a vivid dichotomy between this picture and this one you are seeing. One represents freedom, masculinity, independency, while the other one represents timidity, coward. Do you understand me? Or cowardice. That is what the other picture represents. But in case you are wondering, the first picture you saw there was General Kassoum Coulibaly. That is the newly appointed ambassador to the United States of America. The newly appointed Burkina Faso's ambassador to the United States of America. Of course, you can see the great gaiety, alacrity, freedom, independency, high testosterone running on him. You can see the manliness on him holding the hands of Trump firmly, while the rest were behaving like cowardized, henpecked men. And of course, I do not blame them because one thing is sure, when you value yourself, you know, especially when you have shown to the world how you ought to be treated, when you have hold your ground that this is how you want to be treated, this is what you want. There is never a way, the world will not listen to you and obey what you want. But even before then, look at some of the achievements of Ibrahim Traore so far. Look at employment rate, poverty rate, developmental rate. Just look at it. Just look at everything. Prior to his ascension of leadership since 2023, look at his achievement. Do you understand me? And again, this newly appointed ambassador, that is the General Kassoum Coulibaly to the United States of America, you know, uh, I think he knew his onions. He knew why he was sent there. You know what I mean? And again, if you want to analyze the two images, you discover that the ones that the African leaders visited Trump as of few about 2 months ago, thereabout, they were fidgeting, behaving like primary school students or behaving like employees. They were like employees at the back of their boss, while Trump were their boss, sitting down while they were standing at his back to snap. And these are the same presidential level. But they went there to be making mockery of Africa, fooling themselves. And when Trump even had his inauguration, he never invited any African leader. We didn't see any African leader in White House. But now he's inviting African leaders. I think five of them come for discuss. What are they discussing? How to rationalize, how to ration African resources. The other time it was South African president. He was there. I think that was 3 months ago or 2 months ago there, but it was also in US. And before that South African president flew to US to go and meet Trump, Trump has been parabolating or peregrinating around Asia. I think that same week or that same month, Trump visited UAE, Trump visited Qatar, Trump visited from there, Trump visited UK. The same period. And it never occurred to him to just transgress or to transition to SA to even meet the president or to any of African country. No, he didn't. So he only went home, relaxed himself, and started calling the African leader to come and meet him in his own house. And these are things things that African leaders do that make them so cheap. Makes them so cheap. And that is why nobody respect them. Look at how Burkina Faso have made themselves to be respected, and today they have been honored. Burkina Faso today went from a country that is so impoverished to a country that is being respected all over Africa because of why? An independent leadership. Because of an independent leadership. in Burkina Faso. So, guys, you will agree with me that everything that have been stated here is nothing but what? Fact. And if you watch this video down to this extent, you just got to click on the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel.